What's going on, everybody? Houndoom here, back with more randomised crystal. On the last episode we took down the Sprout Tower, got our encounter for the Dark Cave, and also defeated the gym. And we now have our Zephyr badge. So, on this episode we're going to be heading on over to Route 46 to try and get an encounter there, and then we're going to move south onto Route 32. And just basically make our way over to the Union Cave. I don't actually think that we're actually going to be able to get through it this episode, but we can at least see. We may as well get the HM for Rock Smash while we're here. Otherwise I'm going to end up forgetting it later on. Oh, do you not give Rock Smash anymore? Or is it someone else? Or do you just not give me it yet? I don't know. Anyway, so first encounter for here. Who are we leading with? Joe, that's fine. I could probably lead with Lisa, to be honest, but hey ho. First encounter for Route 46 is Zubat. That is Dupes Clause. So, we do not count Zubat, as we already have a Golbat. So, I didn't actually think that that was actually going to come into play, but apparently it did, so that's Dupes Clause. I'm going to allow up to 5 encounters before I move on, before the route is void, but Jump Pluff. Okay. Alright. Now, this thing then, I'm interested to see what kind of moves this thing has from the get-go, so I'm just going to quickly check it. It shouldn't have any flying type moves, but I just want to check it before I go into my Lisa, because I don't really want to lose her. Alright, so it's going to have Splash, Synthesis, and Tail Whip, which is completely pointless, but it's a Pokemon nonetheless. So, hey ho. We'll go into Lisa and we'll try and do something to this thing. Oh, it has Tackle, apparently. So it does have an attacking move. Alright, fine. We'll whittle this thing down and then we'll catch it. I'm not going to use this Jump Pluff, but Jump Pluff is a really cool Pokemon and I love it. So, oh hello, that's doing a fair amount. Regardless of that, we'll catch it anyway, because it's first encounter, we may as well. That is going to be really annoying though. If you're going to keep doing that, then I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother whittling you down too much. I'll end up switching out to something who can do a little bit more damage. I've got to get you down low though, because otherwise you're going to end up taking forever. And as we are all well aware at this point, I'm low on stuff. Now this defense lowering is really starting to get beyond a joke, so I think what I might do is I will go into Dracula here, because Dracula can use Leech Life, which will be doing something. Doing less than that Scratch probably, but hey ho. I just didn't want to take a I didn't want to take all of those thingies. I don't want to take all of those tail whips and then it retaliate with that tackle, because that was going to hit hard. It was going to hit hard, so I didn't really want to be dealing with that. Let's Parafuse it. Of course it misses. And it goes for the Synthesis. Ah, damn. God, you gotta love it when this kind of thing happens, don't you? Luckily, Synthesis only has 5 power points, so hopefully this thing can keep hitting itself. It's Parafused, so we'll... Oh, hello, that's doing a nice amount of damage. I like that. I like that a lot. And obviously you'll be recovering a minuscule amount of health with Leech Life here, which will obviously be recovering off whatever it does with Tackle. I'm liking this a lot. Keep hurting yourself. It's good. Don't use Synthesis. You've already used 2 of them. You don't need to use another one. Alright, fully paralysed. Not confused anymore, which kind of sucks. But I don't want to paralyse it. I don't want to do it again, just in case. Well, never mind then. Oh, freaking Jump Pluff! Why are you annoying? Use Supersonic. God, I hate Synthesis. When you're trying to catch a Pokemon, the Pokemon having a healing move is like the most annoying thing in the world. Because it's like impossible to take the damn thing down to the health you want it to be. At least it's paralysed, but even then, like, it's still annoying. That did a huge 2 damage, that Leech Life, with the critical hit. proves how useless this move actually is. I mean, we're back up to full health now. Woohoo. Fully paralysed. I think paralysis is probably one of the best statuses in my opinion, I think. Still confused. Hurt itself, good. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's try and catch this thing. We have 11 Pokeballs. And we're obviously going to have one more encounter on Route 32, so here's hoping we can actually get this thing. Ah, come on! Thank you for not using Synthesis, though. So we have another shot. I feel like the amount of times that we've gotten 1, 2, 3 shakes and then it freaking breaks out is starting to get beyond a joke. 2, 3. There we go! We caught Jumpluff. Alright, so it's a female. It's a female. If only you were a male. Or I'd call you Tumbleweed. After the Tumbleweed man in Family Guy. Okay, so Cotton then. That's a difficult Pokemon to name. I'm trying to think of the name of Stewie's girlfriend. What on earth is the name of Stewie's girlfriend? I feel like her name begins with M. I'm researching. I'm literally drawing a blank here. Stewie's. Is it Penelope? It's not Olivia. Although I could call you Olivia. I feel like you're away with the wind. Yeah, let's go with Olivia. Why not? She's kind of away with the wind, not really caring about anyone else but herself. So, there we go. Vague nickname for the win. So, moving on, we'll head back and we'll move south. We've obviously got an encounter on Route 32, so we'll get that one as well. Hey ho! What we got here? A Perscure berry. I'll take it. Why the heck not? Alright, moving on here. What do we got? Route 32. Yeah, I already got my first badge. Oh, for God's sake, really? I have to go get the egg first? Are you serious? Ugh. Fine, I'll go get the egg, you damn bastard, and then we'll be all set. And you can be happy then, and then I can move on with my life and just, you know, do what I need to do. Alright, well I guess this will give me an opportunity to... Well, actually no, it's not a problem. Let's just deposit Butter for now. And I'll get her back out in a second, just so that we don't mess with the layout. I'll just grab the egg and then dump it straight back in the PC again. Hello! Yeah, I'll take the Pokemon egg, fine. I'll take it. It has to be with other active Pokemon. I hear ya. Oops. Didn't mean to talk to you. Don't speak for so long. Didn't mean to speak to you for so long. Right, just because I can't be bothered with dealing with all of that saving stuff. Let's deposit you and withdraw Butter. Sorted. Right. Moving on then. Let's go to Route 32. Finally. And let's see what Pokemon we can... Oh, wrong way. Wrong way! Let's see what Pokemon we can catch, because I really want to get something good. I mean, we've only got 2 decently good Pokemon at the moment. I mean, Golbat could be good later on, but it's just not very good right now. Because it kind of sucks. Its only move is Leech Life, and you just going to let me pass this time. Yeah. Can you give me the Miracle Seed? Just hurry up. Just hurry up. But thank you for the Miracle Seed. Yes, they will be very useful for my journey, but I must carry on. Alright, so first encounter for Route 32 is... a Kabuto. Okay. I'm fine with this. Obviously not a Pokemon I'm going to want right now, but certainly could be useful in the future. It's another water site, which is kind of happy. I almost just said happy, and I don't really know why. Either way, this thing is going to be cool to have. But as I mentioned earlier, this thing's going to be absolutely no use to me because it's level 40 evolved, so no. Seems to me its only move might be Harden as well. That's always useful. Alright, Pokeball. Of course we'll catch this thing, because I freaking love Kabuto. This thing's going to be annoying to catch, apparently. Is this thing going to be another Metapod, draining all my Pokeballs? It better not be. It better not be, let me tell you that much. Alright, so let's try and think of a name we can call this thing. Alright, well we called it. Nice. Awesome. So we have Kabuto. Alright, since you're a fossil Pokemon, let's call you Abe. Let's call you Abe. Especially since you're a male. Let's call you Abe, why not? Awesome! I wonder what else we can get on this route. Well, we'll soon find out. What else? A Raichu. Okay, well, that would have been cool to have, but I obviously don't need another electric type right now. Not in desperate need of one of those, bearing in mind I have one. I'm very happy with mine. I do think I'm pretty tough. I do. What you gonna do about it? Huh? Youngster Albert, what are you gonna do? Send out a Remoraid? Alright, I'll see ya. That's fine. I'm absolutely fine with this, because that Remoraid can't do squat to me. Whereas it's gonna take a ton from that Vice Grip. Well done, Joe. And an Omanyte. Hey, I just caught your brother. Alright. Frankly, this thing would have been better than the Kabuto, frankly, but... Frankly. So, I wonder if I can... I can do that. Oh, no, I can't do that. Damn. That used to be able to work before. There you go. It's just select twice. That makes things easier. Alright, so Omanyte goes down. Tons of experience. It's a shame none of that could have gone to Joe, but hey-ho. Awesome. So, well, we may as well speak to this girl around here. She's someone who'd give me a number and what have you. I think isn't she someone who gives evolutionary stones? So she might be particularly useful to have in my Pokegear. I believe she is, anyway. Hey, Kabuto, I just caught one of you. If this thing's wanting to only use Harden, then I'm certainly going to be going into Loretta right now. As this thing was quite annoying to catch. Oh, it's got Scratch now. Alright, calm down. I'm going to Thunder Punch you. And I'm going to have no regrets because you're standing in my way. Nice amounts of experience. Almost up to level 14. Not quite, but we're getting there. You've got to relieve your anger. Well, you're in front of a wall there, so... Yes, I will take your phone number. You will have the pleasure of being the first person I have added to my Pokegear. Basically because you give evolutionary stones. That's pretty much it. Alright, Repel. Awesome. Awesome. Obviously, we've got quite a few trainers on the left and right hand side. That glance, it's intriguing. Oh, really? Well, what's so intriguing about it, huh? You're going to tell me? Roland. You have a Vaporeon? Alright, well, I think I can take this thing down. Tackle, Sand Attack, and Tail Whip. I think we're going to have no problems against this thing. That was a critical hit. That actually did a fair amount, frankly. But hey, it's all good. Just having to deal with this now. I wonder what causes Tail Whip to miss in this game. It just fails, but how does whipping your tail at someone fail? How badly are you failing? Can you stop missing? You got hit with one sand attack. It's nonsense. Oh, God. You better not miss again. Q. Right, down that thing goes. Oh, tons of experience. Right, up to level 13. Only bind. I don't know how much I actually care about that. But awesome. This is disappointing. Yeah, you're telling me. Thought you were going to give me a good fight. You gave me nothing. You gave me nothing to go on there. A Spearow? A Spearow? Well, I mentioned... Was it last episode or this episode that I was surprised I hadn't found one on the derps yet? Well, there's one. There's one. We found Spearow, which is probably the best of the derps, but... We found it... A Blissey... Alright, well, I think it's fairly obvious what I'm going to do with this thing. I'm going to take it down, for God's sake. Oh man, if I got to use a Blissey, that would be amazing. Because Blissey actually has respectable special attack. That gave less experience than the freaking Vaporeon I just fought. How is that a thing? It'd be awesome if someone, like some trainers, had some chance in Blissey though. That could be really cool. You found some cool Pokemon in the grass, did you? Well, do you have a Blissey? Because that'd be awesome. You got a one Pokemon, you got an Eevee! Hello, Eevee. Hello, Eevee. Oh, you're level 10. You're level 10, our first level 10 Pokemon to fight. Look at you go. Alright, Vice Grip. You need to take this damn thing down. Thereabout experience, nice. You're pretty much all caught up now, Joe, because you and Rattata are right on the same page. Hey. You're not about to lose to any kid. Oh, really? Well, I'm about to make you eat those words. I'm going to make you eat those words, Ralph. With your Nidorino. Why didn't you evolve that thing, huh? Why didn't you evolved it? It's much better when it's evolved, let me tell you. Wow, okay. You're not holding back, are you, Joe? You're not holding back? Alright, awesome. So Ralph's defeated then. You tried to rush things. Clearly. Clearly, I mean, you just... Sending it straight into battle without even evolving it with the Moonstone? I mean, what kind of person are you? Right, there should be 2 more trainers, I believe. Looks like it. Wow! You made me lose that fish. Oh, well, I am sorry. However, as soon as our eyes meet, we have to battle. You should know that. You're a trainer. So... Oh, God. Kabuto! Seems to be quite a common Pokemon on this route, apparently. But hey, it gives us lots of experience, so I'm very much down. Very much down. Alright, level 14. Very nice. And we have a Meowth. I will stay in for this, I may as well. What else have you got? This should die in one shot, especially since it's level 5. I think this is the 4 Magikarp guy actually in the game, but obviously we don't have none of that here. Hitmontop. Oh man, I freaking love Hitmontop. If I manage to find a Hitmontop... Oh, level 15 though! This is the beast. Oh, actually, this is problems. This is problems. The fact that this thing exists and it's level 15? This would be a Magikarp normally. Rolling kick. Oh my god, that's going to hit hard. No! Critical hit? Are you serious? No! Alright, you're for it now. You're for it now, you stupid Hitmontop. You just KO'd the best Pokemon I could have hoped for on this freaking LP. Tons of experience there. Oh, you bitch. You. Oh god, a Tauros. What the hell is this trainer? The hell is this trainer? What on earth Pokemon do you have? I mean, at least you're level 5, but seriously, that Hitmontop was mental. Knocked out my prized Pokemon. You knocked out my prize! What on earth am I supposed to do now? Sploosh. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to find something else to fight with now. Either way, we are going to fight you. We're going to fight you because we may as well. I mean, you're not going to have anything too difficult, I believe. Sneasel! Sneasel's fine. This thing should die in one shot of my Vice Grip. Down it goes. And what is your other Pokemon? Please, not something fire fine. Quagsire, alright. That's fine. Quagsire's absolutely fine. I'm happy with that. Oh, am I going to have a Pokemon with Flash for the next place? I can't remember if you need Flash in the EDK. I feel like you don't, but I can't remember. Alright, Splash? Maybe. Maybe. You, though. You knocking out my Electabuzz? I freaking hate you. I'm going to hate you. Luckily, we don't have anywhere else. We've got one more trainer to fight. You're not that loaded. Not that loaded. Yahoo! It's Friday! There's a poison barb for you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what I think we'll do is we'll end the episode in front of this Pokemon Center, but we've obviously got to do a send-off for Electabuzz, and I'm also going to forget my first encounter from the Union Cave because I'd like to at least possibly end up doing some training. Now this guy will actually give me the old rod, so I'm actually going to go ahead and take this. Because actually, I can go get an encounter in Cherry Grove City. Don't honk your horn at me. I can get something in Cherry Grove City, so that's very nice. I don't believe there are any other places I can... Oh, I can get something in New Bark Town as well, actually. That's two places we can get something. Okay, well, unfortunately, we got to do our business here. We have to give our Pokemon a big send-off. Our starter Pokemon dying to that freaking beast of a Hitmontop. Loretta, you were literally amazing. How do I release you? Do I have to box you? Can you release Pokemon in this game? Can you do that? Let's have a look. Oh, whatever. Alright, I'm going to permanently box you then, and I'll put you in box 14. I don't know if you can rename boxes in this game, but I believe the answer is probably no. Well, Loretta, you were an amazing, amazing Pokemon, and I loved having you in this LP, because you were freaking amazing. The work you put in at the beginning of the game, taking out a Dragonite and a Nursaring right from the get-go with your Thunder Punch, it was a freaking beast right from the get-go. You're going to leave a huge hole in this team, so it sucks that we lost you, but obviously that Hitmontop was a beast, so I didn't think that rolling kit was going to do anywhere near as much as it did, and that crit definitely mattered, but you're going to be missed. You're going to be massively missed because, yeah, your electric type coverage was amazing. But may you rest in peace. There she goes. Alright, so we've got a few more encounters to do. How long is this episode roughly? Maybe 20 minutes. So what I think we might do is that I think we've got one more trainer battle before we can get into the Union Cave. So we'll get our 3 encounters, because I'd like to do some training off screen right now, as soon as I finish this episode, just so that I can actually get myself ready for the Union Cave. Because obviously I'm going to have some major problems if I don't have anything other than my pincer. Oh god, a Slowking. I'd love a Slowking. If you want to give me a Slowking, I'd be very much down for that. It's a shame we didn't get a Slowbro from that route on... we didn't get it from route 30? I think it was 30 that Slowbro was on. Venonat. This is fine. This is fine. What else are you going to have? Please, for God's sake, not anything too bad. And a Ledyarn. Alright, no problem at all. No problem at all. I like Ledyarn. It's probably going to go down in one shot here. There it goes. And up to level 16. You're certainly getting up there, Joe. You're certainly getting up there. You've got some very respectable stats, even though your only move is Vice Grip. But hey, it's certainly putting in work, so I have no regrets. So, we don't actually have that many Pokeballs, but we have enough to tide us over just now. And then I think we got plenty of cash to buy some more on the way back. So we're in the Union Cave. Let's get our first encounter in here. For God's sake, it better be something good. I really am serious because yeah. Krabby! Alright, yet another water type that isn't actually going to be that much use to us, but hey ho, right? So let's switch into Lisa. Lisa's our way of getting Pokemon at the moment. I may end up using Lisa, to be honest. It's kind of counterproductive to have two bug types, but she's putting in work. She's putting in work catching Pokemon, so maybe she'll end up having some use in the actual game. I mean, she's a cool Pokemon. I've always loved Parasect, so I don't know. We'll soon see. Come on, paralyze it. I realise this is probably going to be take a while. So if you don't want to watch the rest of this episode, that's absolutely fine. If you do head off, I thank you for watching. Otherwise, you can see what Pokemon we're going to be able to get on this route, on the next few encounters here. Krabby does have quite a high catch rate. Let's see if we can catch you right off the bat here, because you are paralysed after all, and you are a Krabby. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. That makes things easier. We don't have to spend forever. All right. Since you're called Krabby, we'll name you after someone Krabby. Alright, so you're a female, so let's call you Babs then. I was going to call you Carter, but let's call you Babs. Let's do that. Right, so Krabby's our encounter for the Union Cave. So let's head back, and we will go to Cherry Grove City, and we'll go to Nuzlocke Town, right to where we started. And then I'll walk back off screen, since I don't think I'll record it just in case anything happens, but I really don't think anything will. And then I'll just go ahead and get the training started. So yeah, here's hoping we can actually get something good, because obviously I really need something to fill the hole in this team. Because I mean, 2 Pokemon from the get-go is really, really nice, so it's really good. Oh, that Krabby actually joined our team. I'm not going to change the layout though, I don't think. We'll just have Electabuzz. Electabuzz's space blank there. In remembrance of her, because we love her. And we miss her, because she's died too soon, damn it. She died way too soon. Now I could get my Violet and City encounter here, but remember I'm going to hatch the egg here. Which I very well may also do off screen, or at least get it close to hatching. At least get it close to hatching, that might be a good idea. Because I can at least get it close to hatching and see when it will hatch, and then just do the rest in Violet City, so I might do that off screen as well. Just get it close to hatching, and then when we join the next episode it will be ready to hatch, and we can just lead off the episode trying to get it to hatch. Alright, so we're in Cherry Grove City, that didn't take too long. For God's sake, let's get something good. Or actually, let's buy some more Pokeballs just in case we get anything with a low catch rate, because we can buy some more, so we may as well. I'm going to buy a couple of potions while we're at it as well. So let's buy 5 more Pokeballs, and we'll buy a couple more potions as well. All set. So we should have, I think we've got like maybe 11 Pokeballs and then a Great Ball as well, so we should be good. We should be good. We should have plenty of tools to get ourselves some Pokemon. And then we got 1 more encounter, oh no, sorry, 2 more encounters before the next gym. I won't go over to Wilex Forest. I could select this thing, but I'm not going to use it that often. A bite! Alright, so encounter for Cherry Grove City is... a Wobbuffet. Alright, I'm down for this. Only problem is that you are very annoying to catch. And also, you're very difficult to take down as well. Oh my god. Now, the only problem with Wobbuffet here is the fact that this Pokemon is actually very nice to have, because Wobbuffet can actually do some serious work. The only problem is that it quite often has to die, which is obviously kind of counterintuitive, really. But we'll catch it anyway. It's level 10, which is pretty good. And obviously it's quite difficult to kind of determine on what it's going to actually be able to do, really. But hey, we'll try and catch this thing. I don't think it's going to be... It's not going to be easy to catch. But hey, it's a Wobbuffet. 1, 2, 3... Hey, I'm down for that. Alright, so cool, awesome. We caught it straight away. It's a male. A male Wobbuffet. What can we call you? He's kind of derpy in Simpsons and Family Guy. I don't want to call you after a main character. Okay. Let's go with... No, let's not do that. Let's call you... Let's call you James after Quagmire's cat. I don't really know why, but we're going to do it. Awesome. Oh, who's calling me? Liz! Liz, go away! My Pokemon are fine, but just go away. A really gorgeous Spearow. I like the fact that this does actually go with what's in the game. Like, she has a Kabuto still, and she can fight Spearows on Route 32. I like that. I like that. That's really good. It doesn't make the game completely random. Like, everything's random, but not completely random. Right, so let's see what we can find in Nuzlocke Town. I may end up, frankly, putting that Wobbuffet on my team, because it'll be fun to use from the get-go. It'll at least be fun to use. And it is kind of easy to see what kind of moves Pokemon have. Alright. So then. Let's see. It's weird to do the fishing mechanics in this game, because it's literally just, it either catches a Pokemon, or it doesn't. If it catches one, that's it. You encounter it. Although, this is really annoying. Come on, I want to at least encounter a Pokemon. There you go. Alright, so our encounter for Nuzlocke Town is... a Gloom. Okay. Level 10 again. I need to encounter things with the odd rod more often. Alright, so this thing... this thing's going to be a bit difficult to wear down. Let's use Bind. Because I see my Pokemon that ooh, that hit hard. Oh, I've got a Poison Powder. I don't want to see that right now. Alright, so a female. A female Gloom. What can we call you? 1, 2, 3. God, we have had some crazy luck with catching Pokemon. Especially with that freaking Wobbuffet. Christ. Okay, I need to find something that I can call you. So we need a female. Let's call you Blossom after one of the girls that Quagmire tried to get in Family Guy. The girl with the messed up leg. Alright, well I can't actually see any of the Pokemon, but we'll rush back to Cherry Grove City and we'll see what they're like. And, yeah. I'll probably decide fully off screen and then let you know what I end up going for, off screen. I think I probably will go for the Wobbuffet and then have something else as well as a backup. But yeah, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. Hey, I didn't know Quagsire was on this route. Maybe it was and I just don't remember. Maybe it was and I just don't remember. I don't remember. The only thing with Wobbuffet is that it can't be too over-leveled, because if it is, then it has problems. It has problems doing things. Rapidash! I didn't know this was on this route. Jeez. Jeez, Rapidash! There's so many Pokemon available on this route. There's like Lickitung, there's Mantine, there's Rapidash, there's Arcanine, there's Ekans. So much stuff. Right, let's have a look at the Gloom that we got. I want to know what moves it has. Can I see? I can see its stats. Absorb, Sweet Scent, and Poison Powder. That's pretty terrible. Oh, we see we can actually release Pokemon now. Alright. Yeah, those defences are pretty terrible. Its HP's pretty solid though. And if it ever came down to it, I guess it has Destiny Bond. You might actually be kind of useful. As depressing as it is, I think Jump Bluff would actually be kind of useful. It just doesn't have a grass type move. Might end up seeing what you are as well. Okay, so yeah. It's going to be difficult trying to decide exactly what I have, because obviously not all of these Pokemon are that fantastic. I will let you know on the next episode. We'll probably have a grinding section, so you'll be able to see what Pokemon I do end up actually going for. Because regardless of whether I use these two or not, they need to be trained up a little bit. But thank you everyone for watching. I will see all of you guys on the next episode. I really hope you enjoyed. Obviously it really sucks that we lost Elective Buzz this early, but these things happen. It's a Nuzlocke after all. But thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic, fantastic day, and I will see all of you guys very, very soon. Have a good one, guys.